yesterday, we were in first position on this board, and I'm looking at the 10-8-4, 9-5-10 is decent. There's a lot of wood on this board though, so I don't think I'm going to take that spot. There's the 9-3-6, 4-8-3. I do like the 10-8-4 though. It's pretty flexible. It's not a ton of production, but there's not a lot of high production spots here besides the 9-10-5, but I'd rather be on the 4 just because there's so much wood on this board. And then we'll also have the 3-1 port here. Decent amount of outs. Does anything else make sense here? 3-6-9 is okay. Maybe going towards the 3-1. Yeah, because wheat's going to be a little bit difficult. Semi-low wheat board. There's the 6. Yeah, I'm sure the 6-4-3 gets taken. Maybe the 4-3-8 will be open though. But yeah, I think we'll take this. You definitely could consider the 3-4-8 though, going towards the sheep port. It's a little flexible setup too, and I think you get on one of the 10s. You could go on the 11, but the 11-6-12 probably wouldn't be a great pair with the 3-4-8. But in second position here, I would say go 3-4-8, maybe 3-9-6 at the bottom, and go towards the 3-1 port, or 3-4-8 towards the sheep port. You could also do the 10-5-9 here, and then potentially pair that with the 4-6-11, go to the wood port, and then let the 9-5 be your sheep once you get to it. And because there's a lot of wood on the board, you'll probably get some trades. But we'll see what we have open for us, because I don't know. The 4-3-8 probably gets taken. 3-4-6 probably gets taken. We might have the 3-11-6 open, or the 3-11-10. 3-11-10 is okay, but it's pretty low production, honestly, and not enough wheat to pair with our resources. I would honestly be fine going without sheep and getting the 3-9-6, but 3-9-6 gets taken for sure, actually. So let's see, 9-5-10 gets taken. 4-8-3 gets taken. 3-9-6 gets taken. Probably somewhere around that other 10 or so. Let's say 11-9-10 gets taken. So what are we left with there? Well, then maybe 4-6-11 gets taken. So maybe we can end up with the 6-12-5. It's a potential. It would be nice to get on a heavy wheat spot. Or even 6-11-5 here as well. That could be open. Very courageous road though by orange. I think you do run the risk of someone taking the 12-5-6 and cutting you off to the 3-1. Okay, black snaps up the 4-3-8, which is decent, I think. Now, fourth position most likely takes 3-9-6. And then you can pair that with the 3-11-10 maybe. Or maybe 11-9-10, more production. And then go towards the 3-1. But I like the 3-9-6 here for the free road. Getting on ore will be ideal also because it's a pretty low ore board. He could also play 11-4-5, 3-9-6, and just go all out road. Because there's a good chance the 10-2-5 will be open here. That's not something I'm going to take. Orange is not going to take it. And you'll be able to road over there pretty quickly. So I actually really like the 11-4-5, 3-9-6 with the road going up. But then what does that leave black? Black will either try to sneak on the 10 or he goes to the 11. Okay, so he does something similar to that. Interesting. So that leaves us with black's going to take one of the ore spots. Honestly, he takes the 11-4-5. I was expecting him to take maybe the 10-5-2 just to get on some more sheep even, to use that sheep port, but that's decent here. But we definitely are going to cut him off. I think we're going to go ahead and take that 11-9-10 spot and go up, and then snag the 6-11-3 spot. That will hurt black, gives us a little bit more wheat. And then we have more brick to pair with our wood. And then that'll make our wheat port much more effective here. Yeah, so we'll do that. Now I think this will give us a pretty good setup here. But we need to race that 3-11-10 6 as soon as possible. I think we'll win that race. I think we are going to get blocked here quite a bit, but our goal is going to be to get to the 6-11-3 and then get on the wheat port as soon as possible. And then city up the 4-8-10 so we can hopefully expand over to the 10-2-5 as well. Definitely not going to go for road this game. So we might not even need to get to the 10-2-5. If we're going to be most efficient with our roads, we just road settle on the 11-6-3 and then road settle on the wheat port and then maybe just the 3-4 or the 3-10, I mean. Let's see if we can get the sheep here. Maybe get it from black. He does need ore. We are not on sheep though. That is the only concern. So honestly, it's tempting to go to road over to the 10-2-5 just to prevent red from getting there, but I think the wheat is a little bit more important. We're definitely going to get blocked here. I think either on the 8 or the 4. I think the 8 wood's probably the best block. Okay, they blocked the 9 brick though. Hopefully they don't take our wheat. They take our wheat. That's okay. Hopefully we get an 11. I don't think anyone's going to make a trade with us though anytime soon. Okay, I think we get robbed here again. Probably on the 8 wood. Maybe the 10 ore. He wants the ore from us. Honestly, anything that we have to give him is going to be nice. So he does do the 10 ore. He gets our brick. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game in terms of getting blocked, I think. Okay, so we need the sheep, so we're probably going to have to block black here. We'll block all 3, and then we'll take from black. Hopefully get the sheep, and we do get the sheep. And let's see if we can get our brick back. Okay, so we have the settlement now. It would be nice to cut off red to the 10-2-5, but I don't think it's worth all the resources, and I think we're definitely primed to get army here. I'm assuming he doesn't have enough to cut us off to the 4-6-3, but he does have 8 cards. But we're pretty flexible here. We could also place a road to the 11-9 through the 4-9 and connect long term as well. Especially once we get a city on the 4-8-10. Oh no. Okay, so we're definitely going to get robbed here. We're going to pray that he takes our ore, but there's an equal shot that he takes one of our harder resources to produce. He gets our brick. That's not too bad. Could have been worse. Definitely not going to make the trade. Slow game. No one has a settlement so far. And we get the brick back, thankfully. So finally we do have our settlement. Good amount of 7s have rolled out. I think we get blocked on the other 10, maybe the 9. Okay, blocks the 9. Gonna steal from us. Yep, takes the ore. Now what's tough about going for army here is that we would like to get a city as soon as possible, but we don't want orange to outpace us too much here. Now he does really need a settlement on the wood port. Okay, our 4 is blocked. So now we can't get over to the 10-5-2. So most likely going to go for army here. Do really need 10s to roll out. Black's in a decent spot here too. I mean, he's not on any ore, but once that 8 gets going, and once he's on the 10, that's going to help him tremendously. If we can cut him off to the 3-10, we will. Hopefully a 10 rolls out. It does not. I think we just have to block black here. We might have to 4-for-1 for the ore though, because then when we have 10 hits, we'll have 3 ore for a set, and then hopefully another 6 or 11 hits. Okay, we're definitely going to be robbing black here on the 8. We do get the sheep. We're on so much brick, so we're going to 3-1 for the ore here. And I think we're just going to hold. We could get the dev card, but I'd rather get the city just to ramp our production up. Okay, finally we hit a 9. So we're going to go to that wheat port as soon as we can. Black with a pretty courageous trade offer here. Asking for 2 cards, settles for the dev card. Okay, maybe we can get the wood here. Okay, we do from orange, so we have the road settle now. Now I think we will have to start focusing on dev cards because we don't want black to ramp up. Now he's gonna have to save for the city though. It's gonna be tough for him. Whereas we are on a good amount of ore, a good amount of wheat, but we're not on a good amount of sheep. We could also still connect our roads. So I'm going to keep that in mind as well. So orange having to hold with 8. That's what we like to see. I think we get robbed here on the 10. Oh, he blocks the 6. Okay, takes our sheep. A lot of 3s rolling out, which is good for black. But he's getting pretty close to road now too. Okay, but red takes it. I'm tempted to hold here because we might have to audible and go for road, which I think we could get being on the 8. So we just need two roads across the 4-9. Another option is just road settling on the 3-1 port. Let's see if we can get a wheat trade. I think I'd rather go for army here, but I don't know if that's realistic. So I think we're just going to hold here. Okay, the 7 rolls out. I think we probably get robbed here. Yeah, puts it on the 10. Takes our sheep. But he gets another dev card. He's so flexible with his sheep port. And the 10 hits, so good block. Yeah, we have to do something now. Now we could just road settle on the 8. We might just have to do that. I don't love it though. We're definitely behind in the army race. There's also the risk that red just road settles on the 8 to get the 3-1 port. Which is kind of scary here, honestly. But we are at 6 cards, and I think if we hold here, there's a good chance we 7 out. So we'll just put the road down. Another 10 hits. Now red could definitely road settle on the 8. Cut us off. He's at 9 cards, so he just settles on the 8. That's good. Now that does put him in a pretty decent position here. I'm tempted to rob from red, but there's no great spots to rob him on. And we're probably going to be fighting... Oh, okay. Well, we're probably going to be fighting black for army, so I think we're going to take from him. And we do get the wheat, which we need. Okay, so he blocks the 6. I think that's a decent block. Probably going to go for another... It doesn't go for the dev card. Now, black can always snag road, so I think we're going to steal from him again. We also need the sheep. We get the sheep. Hopefully we can roll a 6 here. We do not. Okay, so we can do the 2 roads to potentially connect. I kind of want to get the settle first, though. Okay, we get the 6. Black doesn't have the knight here, so if we can roll a 3, then we'll still have a good chance in fighting for army here. Red with 15 cards, though, now. And he plays the city. He's at 7, so red needs to be blocked now. Now, black could go for road here, too. So we want a 3, we want a 10. We do roll the 10, so we'll have a city now. Which we'll put on the 6-3-11 here. Because we need more sheep. And anytime a 10 hits, we already get 3 ore. Orange is in a pretty tough spot at this point. I think he kind of just fell behind. His wood kind of was wasted. It took him too long to get to that wood port. So he trades for the city instead. He kind of does need the city. At this point, though, it is a little frightening. Now we do have enough to 3-for-1 for the dev card, which we'll try for. But we need to be blocking red now for sure. Okay, black with the road building. That does spice it up a little bit. Problem is red has more space here. We have the mono. So we'll have to use this on red for sure. Honestly, I think the 10 is the best block. Yeah. Okay, so black prolongs the game. And we do roll another 3. Red also has a lot of wheat. It's tempting to just mono it. Let's see if more wheat rolls. And the ore rolls here as well. Orange rolls 3 ore here on the 11. So that's tempting honestly here too, because then we can get 3 dev cards and we can just help black keep road. Then again, is it more beneficial if we can hurt our opponents and take their wheat instead? I think we just have to go for the ore. Yeah, and we get a decent amount here. We need to solidify army, so we'll go ahead and get the dev cards. Okay, so we have army now for sure. We just have to keep... So we could pull this out, depending on how we roll this. But black going for... I'm surprised he's going for the dev cards here. I think that's kind of a mistake, because we have army locked up now, almost indefinitely since we pulled 3 dev cards. I don't want to block him now, but just because I'm at 7. But he's on a lot of sheep. I could block the 3. The 5 kind of hurts him. Honestly, the 9 hurts him the most. I know it might look dumb. Because we're on the 9, but I think that hurts him the most here. Maybe we pull the VP so we get another knight. Maybe we should have just held for the city. And we'll put another road down in case we can settle on the 9. But we will be at 8 now. Really need our 10s to hit. Yeah, I think the 10's a good block. He steals from red again. Probably got the sheep. But black's going to be pretty close here as well. Oh, he's got another road building. Wow, a 10 hits. I don't think he has enough wheat, though. Maybe he does. The 6, I think, hit. This sounds crazy, but I'm going to block the 10 again, because that blocks both black and red here. Now, black does have the sheep, so I think we're actually going to steal from him. Oh, but we get the ore. We definitely wanted the sheep here, but this is really good pacing. Red needs 3 more roads, and then he'll still be at 9. And there's going to be some VPs in the deck, so we can pull for it as well and have a good chance of getting it. Now, red could cut us off at the 9. That'd be annoying, but we are really close to the city. Okay, so we have the win in hand now. I think red has enough for another city. That'll put him at 8, but I don't think he has enough for 3 roads on top of that. Okay, so black has the city for 8. Oh, another 9 hits. Does he have enough to take road? Oh no. Okay, so I think we're good. We'll block red here. I'm pretty sure he's on enough ore. Alright, good game. That was really good pacing for us, because we definitely didn't look like we were in the best spot there in the middle. Red took the early road, but we were pretty efficient with our resources here. A lot of 7s hit, decent amount of 4s. Some 10s hit, some 11s. Yeah, our 10s were good. We had really good ratios, and the 3s hit a decent amount of times actually here too, which helped us get army there. I think the mono for the ore was the right call. It let us lock down army, and we got it at the perfect time as well. So this one was all about timing, I think, but really good game. Good game on red, black. I think black probably could have blocked me at the end there instead of red, but I think he saw that after the fact. Anyway, good game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next.